The first time Diana brought Opie home, she thought she was just adding another pet to the family. But what she didn't realize was that Opie was no ordinary dog. He had the heart of a cat wrapped up in the body of a Pitbull, and from the start, he was about to change everything in her home. Diana had always been a cat person. Her house was already full of whiskers, tiny paws, and quiet meows. So when Opie walked in, the cats froze. Their wide eyes seemed to ask, "Why did you bring this huge puppy here?" At first, no one knew how it would go. Would the cats accept him? Would Opie fit in? Opie didn't understand much at the beginning either. The house smelled new. The cats were cautious, and everything around him was different. But instead of charging in, Opie watched. He studied the cats, their movements, and their habits. Slowly, he adjusted. He learned when to stay calm, when to sit back, and when to simply wait. Bit by bit, he showed the cats that he wasn't a threat. Within weeks, something amazing started happening. The cats got closer. In the mornings, Diana would walk into the living room and find 2 or 3 cats curled up against Opie. Sometimes they chose the couch, sometimes the bed, but Opie was always in the center. He lay perfectly still, his big body wrapped around them, as if this was the most natural thing in the world. Diana often laughed when she noticed his little habits. Opie even tucked his paws in just like a cat. He would curl himself into a ball, legs tucked tight, and drift off to sleep. For such a big dog, it was a funny and sweet sight. Diana often found herself pausing just to watch him. There was something heartwarming about a dog his size lying there so peacefully, blending into the rhythm of cat life. At the end of each workday, Opie had his own way of greeting Diana. He didn't jump or bark wildly like many dogs. Instead, he circled around her legs, pressing his head against her gently, almost like the cat's rubbing for attention. He never demanded anything. He simply offered comfort with his presence, steady and calm. Opie had no judgment in his eyes. He didn't care about mistakes or flaws. He only knew how to love freely. One day, Diana caught him gently licking one of the cats on the head. He stayed there, patiently grooming the cat like a mother would with her kitten. It was impossible not to smile at the sight of such a big dog caring for something so small. Over time, Diana stopped worrying about new additions to the family. When other cats arrived, Opie welcomed them as if they had always belonged. His patience and kindness taught every new pet that this home was safe. He became the silent teacher, showing through his actions that love and peace were the rules of the house. But Opie's love wasn't limited to animals. He carried that same gentleness into every part of his life. Diana's grandmother had once been afraid of pit bulls. Like many people, she had heard the negative stories and thought they were dangerous dogs. But when she met Opie, her fears melted away. He walked up slowly, wagging his tail, and leaned against her leg with his soft eyes full of kindness. From then on, she couldn't resist him. He had shown her that appearances mean nothing compared to the heart inside. Children adored him. Adults who thought they didn't like dogs found themselves smiling when he sat beside them. Relatives who had doubts quickly fell in love with his calm spirit. Opie had a gift. He softened hearts and reminded people that love comes in many forms. Though many people think bully breeds are scary, Opie proved them wrong every single day. He didn't need to bark or show power. Instead, he taught patience. He showed trust. He reminded everyone that quiet love is stronger than fear. Now, Opie is more than just part of the family. He is the center of it. The cats nap against him. Diana's grandmother looks forward to his visits, and every person who meets him leaves with a smile. His story is proof that true love isn't about breed or size. It's about the kindness we choose to give and the peace we create around us. Opie may be a pit bull, but to his family, he is also a cat at heart, a gentle soul who fits perfectly among whiskers and purrs. He teaches that sometimes love doesn't look the way we expect, but it always finds a way to make itself known. If this story touched you, give it a like. Share it with someone who believes in second chances and kindness. And don't forget to subscribe for more stories that show the quiet strength of animals like Opie. Opie's life reminds us to notice the small gestures from our pets, the way they nudge us, curl beside us, or simply stay close. Those are their love letters to us. And in the end, those little moments are what matter most.